Hi, welcome back. Let's catch up on my my oops on the first video. I got it recut, used the same piece of paper, but this time I didn't cut it. I just laid this over the top of it. Got that all centered. I did put this book on the back, and I got my ribbon on the back panel, so my book is ready to go. Now for the inside, this panel here, I've chosen this piece of paper, and if you remember, we had a strip left over after having cut the spine. That is what I'm using to make my side pocket. So then I've cut out two elements from the tags. Let me see here. It's from this sheet here. Cut out this element. This is what's on the back side. And then I also, from the cut apart page, cut out this feather. And I just want to kind of lay it down across here just so that there's some additional depth for the eye. And I have in my stash this beautiful, I bet I've had this for 2 or 3 years, beautiful ribbon that just matches this perfectly. So I'm going to use it as an edge enhancement for my side pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and put tape on the back side of this so that when I get all this done, it will be ready to put in. Done. Now I did have to trim this down a little bit. I'll show you here in a second to get it to fit the way I wanted it to fit. Even though it's an 8 by 8 albums and these are 8 by 8 pieces, I want to see a tad bit of a border around my cut paper. So this is what it's going to look like. I've got about a 1/16 of an edge here around, and I need to stay off this gusset, so I'm making sure that I've got at least an 1/8 of an inch here so that when this closes and folds that it's not interfering. This isn't buckling because it's up into the gusset. So I'm going to go ahead. Now also I am double mounting so that there's a little bit of depth on this paper. I'm going to turn this over. There's some ink spread on that one side. So if there's a little bit of depth on this, it makes it stand out a little bit. So the pocket, let's get back to this. So the base page that I ended up cutting came in at 7 7/8 across your width, and then 7 7/8 in your height. There's a little bit of a brown edge, and that's what I trimmed away. This pocket is going to measure 7 7/8 in its height, and it is coming in at about 2.5 inches. And then this white piece, I simply cut it to fit what I wanted to see, but it's at 2 3/8 by 7 3/4. So I'm going to put this down first. I'm going to tape it. Come here. I'm going to have to be careful with my ink because I didn't realize I was spreading it onto the white cardstock on the reverse side. That's why I call myself my messy fingers, because they're so messy and I transfer stuff a lot, even though I try to wipe my fingers. Okay, and then just line this up very carefully. Now I'm going to center this first before I put the ribbon on. And I think I'm going to tape the back out, because once I get the ribbon on, it's going to be a little bit bulky. All right, so we're just going to come right in here. And then I want to take this and we're going to glue this into place. I'm trying to decide which way do I want it to go. I think I want it to go this way. Just, all right, let's get some tape on the back side. Okay. Now this is backed with tape. It was a beautiful roll that I found. I was at an estate sale and I just fell in love with the color, but I'm not so sure that I am still trying to get over seeing the tape underneath, but it is what it is, but I like it. I think it's pretty. All right, now before I do anything, I need to make sure I've got my right side up. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. Come down here in this corner. And then we're just going to press it into place. I'm going to turn it over and burnish it because I don't want to rub into that ribbon. All right, great. Let's put this in. Now I mounted this so that when you open your book, you're coming in from left to right with your items, your pictures, your memory info. Just lost the word I wanted to use. Oh well. Invitations. Those items that you don't necessarily want to tape down. You want to be able to take them out. This is a nice, quick, easy one. Then we'll do some pretty good build-ups on the next ones. Okay, so there we go. The inside panel's done, quick and easy, and I'll see you when we come back for this one. Bye.